Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this autumn slash fall kind of look using the new Huda Beauty palette called the Desert Dusk. Did I say that right? Desert Dusk palette. If you want to see how I created this look today, then keep on watching. I'm going to start off with putting my eyebrows. I'm going to conceal them underneath and put them on my eyelids, so I kind of use it as a primer and as a base. For this I'm going to use the Pro Conceal concealer from LA Girl. That is the name of it. I still don't know how to pronounce it, so yeah. So with a concealer brush, just conceal under my eyebrows. I've done this so I can get a sharp line under my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to get a little bit more and just bring it down. Then with a sponge I'm just going to blend that out. To blend out this sharp line, because there's still quite a bit of concealer on there, I'm just going to use a fluffy Morphe brush just to blend that out. So now that you look a bit like an inside out panda, and then using any kind of light or translucent powder, a mini sponge, and just dab that onto there. The reason I concealed over my eyes is so that when you put the eyeshadow on, it blends better. If you're blending just onto your skin, then your skin can be oily, it can just go really patchy. So this is just kind of making it like a clean slate. So now using tape, I want to place that just at the end of my eye, just underneath my lower lashes, and then up to the end of my eyebrow. And now to start the eyeshadow, firstly use this Master Series palette 1 from Blank Canvas. Got loads of just brown orangey tones that would be good for this look. Crown fluffy brush, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to use the colour Hibiscus. Just blend that onto the outer crease. Now I'm going to use the shade Amber and just go over that as well. Now using this colour, I have no clue how to pronounce that, but using that darker colour I'm just going to go on the outside, not too much on the inside part, just on the outside here. Now to darken this bit even more, I'm going to use this colour because it's not really black, it's just really dark. So, and obviously you don't want to have too much of an intense eye. Put that at the end and then blend it out. Now using the lightest shade on this palette called Lily, I'm going to just put it here. Now I'm going to use this Copper Inglot Shimmer in the shade 63. Spray my brush first with setting spray just so the copper comes out more intensified and more pigmented. Now using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to brush away the unwanted shimmers where I don't want it, and just to blend everything out once more. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to use the Inglot Black Gel Liner in the shade 77. The reason why I put tape on is so when I put the eyeliner on and when I use the eyeshadow, there's a sharp line and there's no kind of excess underneath. Now that is done and kind of still wet, I'm going to peel this off. As you can see, very sharp, which is how I wanted it. Now for under my eyes, just to make it look a bit more smoky, dark shade from the Blank Canvas palette, and just do it under my eyes a little bit, just to connect to the eyeliner as well. After I've done my face makeup, I'm going to blend that out a little bit more, because if I do it now, if I conceal over it, it's just going to be no point. So I want to do that after I do my foundation and everything like that. And now to prime, I'm going to use the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I'm just going to do that. Don't know if you see that, but it looks disgusting. But I'm just going to put that just around my nose where I've got loads of pores, on my cheeks, and just down my T-zone because that's where I get oily most. Now to give my face a glowy finish, I'm going to put on this iconic London illuminator underneath my foundation. I've nearly finished it. This thing is so good because it still comes up after you put foundation on. Oh my god. It's down the nose, on the chin and on the forehead. Now that I look a bit like Robocop, I am going to put my foundation on top. Foundations I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty in 320 and the MAC in NC42, and I'm going to mix them both together. MAC is just always one of my favourites, and the Fenty Beauty one, I think it gives a nice matte finish. You can see my review on that one on my other videos. To apply the foundation, I'm going to use a flat stippling brush. This brush was from a set from Vanity Planet. It's a really good set and all the brushes are vegan, so very good stuff. Fuller coverage, and it looks kind of more airbrushed and there's no streaks, and then after I just kind of do twirly motions just to kind of blend it all together. Now I'm going to use the Pro Longwear Concealer again to conceal under my eyes, down the nose, on my forehead and on the chin. I forget what my chin's called. Now I'm going to bake using the Benign Banana Powder for under my eyes, everywhere that I've highlighted. While I'm waiting for this to bake, I am going to stick my eyelashes on. Are the Lily Lashes in Miami, which are my favourite ones in the entire world, even though they're £30, but I make them last longer than they should. And you kind of have to wait for it to kind of get, because I'm using the dark glue, I wait for it to get a little bit darker and then I stick it on and it literally sticks on fine. So the trick is just wait for it to get tacky. Also, if you're not very good at putting eyelashes on, tweezers help a lot. Just so you can get it in the corner, but because I've been doing this for so long, sometimes I use tweezers, sometimes I don't, but I prefer it without. Now that the lashes are stuck on, use a normal translucent powder for all over my face so then I can contour and bronze my face without it going patchy. Eyelashes actually just make the look. To contour my face, I'm going to be using the NYX contour palette, the powder one. With the second to darkest shade, I'm just going to sculpt my face using a small using a small I can't even say it. A small Smashbox brush. That was so hard. Kind of fluffy bronzer brush. Now that's all kind of done, I'm going to brush away my fake. My camera definitely keeps dying, so I cannot remember where I got to, but I'm pretty sure I just brushed the fake off. I'm just going to go over with the same light orangey colour from the contour kit and just kind of bronze my face. My face just has a bit of colour, so I don't look as pale as I did before in the earlier clips. So now that is done, go over that bit under my eyes. The next thing I'm going to be doing is my favourite part, which is the highlighter. Right, I'm using my favourite one, which is the Artist Couture one in Coco Bling. You know how I love spraying. I love setting spray so much. I just love how it feels on my face. Is that weird? I actually can't deal. Now you know why this is my favourite highlighter. I always do it at the end of my nose as well, and just dabbing it around these parts of the forehead. It's actually 2 AM right now, so I'm so sad I'm literally going to have to wipe this off in about 20 minutes, but I'm dead. I'm dead. The last part is my lips. Some of you probably thinking, yay, it's finally over, nearly over, but yeah. So I'm going to be using the MAC Spice lip liner. Favourites are Soar and Spice, Nice and Spicy, and Half Red. They're my favourite ones for like darkish browny pink. This is more of a brown colour to match my eyes. I'm going to be using this matte liquid lipstick. After I put this lip liner on, I'm going to use, just can't see, but this is my Frisali Elixir, and I'm just going to drop that onto my lips. Just to moisturise. Tastes a bit funny. Should be in my mouth though. I'm gonna go over my lips. The Huda Beauty Liquid Matte lipsticks in Trendsetter. So I'm gonna just put that all over. I just wait for it to dry. So now that I've done everything, I'm just gonna spray with setting spray so it all locks in. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on my take on the autumn/fall look. Like, comment, subscribe, watch all my other videos if you want. I'm not going to force you, but please, if you want. Halloween is coming up, so give me ideas for that, and hopefully I'll get around to doing that. See you on my next video. That was so moist.